Okay. Let's see here. Are we rolling? I don't consider myself. Oh, there I am. Okay. Hopefully, the stream quality stays excellent, which usually it doesn't. It kind of dips after a while. But I don't know what happened to my little OBS chat box. I accidentally canceled it, and now I don't know how to bring it back up. But anyway, welcome back to Home Safety Hotline. Yesterday we played it on live. I've never played this game before. It was a new experience for me and maybe some of you out there. Maybe you know all about this game and were screaming at me when you were watching it like, "You idiot! This is why you got fired." We did get fired. I did such a terrible job at diagnosing all of these people's problems that Carol, our supervisor, she's like, "You're done." And we got turned into a rat, I think. Which is mysteriously, coincidentally, we have been getting these emails from somebody um warning us not to work for Home Safety Hotline and that they left too, and they're like, "Oh, come join us in this little come join me in this little hole right here." And then we get this video about intelligent mice. And they talk about this, they caught this mouse, and here we'll watch this part. They interpreted the squeaks this mouse made. So I think people who are working for this hotline and who quit or get fired, they get turned into mice. And Mike, this guy who is sending us emails, I think he was turned into a mouse. I think he's an intelligent mouse. But we won't know until we finish. We got through 3 days. And our percentage, I think we got like 83.33334 accuracy for Wednesday, but now we're on Thursday. Getting a little bit better as time goes on. Carol? Give it to me, Carol. Give me more access. Come on, Carol. I know you got a call for me. Oh, I thought our little cursor was flipping me the bird there for a second. I was like, that's rude.
Hello.
Hi, Carol.
Supervisor Carol here again. I've been watching thee closely, employee. I'm impressed so far by your dedication to accuracy. I have once again updated your permissions so you should have access to more extensive household hazard information. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest upon thee.
Why are you talking like medieval times? Are you in a cult? Blink if you're not in a cult. Don't blink if you're in a cult. She didn't blink, so therefore she's in a cult. Permissions have been updated. Attic gnome? Oh my gosh, what?
I think there might be something wrong with her faucet. Recently I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug, just aches and pains constantly. But after a month, it still hasn't gone away, and I'm thinking there's got to be something wrong with the water, because we only eat fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables here, and we ain't ever had any problems up till now. I keep hearing things about rusted pipes and water poisoning and all kinds of terrible things that can happen to the water, so can you just send someone out to get this fixed for us?
Please hold.
Sure, dude. Cellar Grotto? Sometimes appear spontaneously? Okay, we need a... See, it doesn't give me any time. Fey Feast. Fey Flu. Ooh. Floor roots. Oh, like right there. The Horde. Okay. Laundry gnome. Where is he? Is he right there? Night gnome. That's the Travelocity gnome. Like, you got any good deals in there? Night wisp. A portal. And a seedling. Dang it. A travel gnome. That's so funny. Okay, so he is having... So it's not the toilet. I don't think it's... Pipe hobs are a subspecies of hob that are known for making homes inside tube-like structures, such as pipes. They bear no false face and are much smaller than most hobs. They will commonly emerge from their home at night and consume any dirt, grime, and hair in the surrounding area, cleaning it in the process. Pipe hobs are not a direct danger to humans, but their physical presence can sometimes cause... Okay. I don't think it's that. So recently I've been having the worst kind of stomach bug. But after... He did mention... We eat only fresh, homegrown fruits and vegetables. I wonder... False beets are creatures with a beet-like appearance that are known to trick gardeners into harvesting and eating them by disguising themselves among their vegetables. False beets are harmless unless eaten by a human, at which point they will take root in the human's stomach, feeding off its nutrients for its lifetime. This can cause digestive issues and potential back problems over the course of the human's life. I think that's what is happening. I think it's a false beat. There you go, buddy. It's not your faucet. It's your beets. They're false. Look at that. Look at that thing. Oh, that's what it looks like. Oh, I'm a beet. I had Taco Bell for dinner today. Twice now.
Hello?
Their cinnamon twists have been so disgusting.
Your people sent me, but I'm still getting cracks on my wall. My daughter has called pest control. She told me not to call you anymore for help. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Wait, what did we tell her? I don't remember. Did we tell her fracture hob?
The police told me to call this number, so I hope I got the right number here. Anyway, I think somebody is stalking me. I can see their shadow at night at my window, just staring into the house. When I close the window, I can still hear him out there, breathing. I've been sleeping on the couch every night this past week, just so he won't see me. The police said they can't do anything, so please, send somebody or do something about this. I can hardly sleep anymore.
Please hold.
Young miss, I think I know exactly what has been staring through your window. It's called a night gnome. Night gnomes are small, hairy creatures with a pointed head. They are known for their tendency to enter the sleeping quarters of humans to watch them while they sleep. Homeowners affected by night gnomes frequently report sighting them in the middle of the night or report heavy breathing sounds during late hours. Night gnomes are not known to be deadly to humans, but those who suffer from heart conditions should consider wearing sleeping masks to prevent being startled by their presence. Night gnomes will move on to other homes if they become bored or restless by your inhabitants' sleeping activities. There is no guarantee, however, that they will become bored by you if they find your sleep sufficiently entertaining. Just a cute little guy looking for deals. No, actually, that's the travel gnome. I think it's this one. The night gnome. Young lady, it's a night gnome that's plaguing you. There you go. You're welcome. I do have an 83.33334% accuracy, so just saying. Just saying. I'm very knowledgeable about some things. And that's one of them. Night gnomes might be one of them. What?
Hello, yes, I believe there may be some kind of problem with our home ventilation. Lately, we've been hearing awful banging noises coming from the ceiling, and the air quality seems to have been drastically reduced. My daughter hasn't been able to stop coughing.
Please
Okay.
hold.
What do you want me to do about it? What about an attic gnome? Attic gnomes are a subspecies of gnome known to nest in attics and ceilings. Homeowners infested with attic gnomes will often report a knocking or rapping sound coming from their ceilings, or a surplus of dust coming out of their ventilation systems. We're having gnome issues today. Attic gnomes' feeding habits can often be a boon to homeowners as they consume dust, cobwebs, and household pests such as spiders or in large quantities. However, when frightened, they will violently expel their meals, which can send large quantities of dust particulates into the air, causing air quality issues in the household. They are very easily frightened. To remove an attic gnome from the household, it is recommended to dust and clean your attics and ceilings regularly, as to avoid giving it a source of food. This will also prevent other attic gnomes from resting in your home. Okay, so problem with their home ventilation. Lately we've been hearing awful banging noises. I think you guys have an attic gnome and your daughter is coughing from all the dust. There you go. It's an attic gnome. I know it sounds crazy, but it is what it is. Okay, I was just checking out my stream quality. It's good, just so you know. Is our network gonna go out again? Because some of these new ones I don't know as well. Ring, 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 pick up the phone. I hope it's a good one.
Please help me. The police refuse to do anything. They told me to call you. Please say you can help. My little boy, Jeremy, has gone missing. He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart. The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly, I know, but my poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and stuff. I miss him. I miss him so much. Oh, please say you can help me find him. He's all that I
This is the second kid that's gone missing.
Please hold.
I don't think it's a cellar grotto. What's some of the new ones we've gotten? Okay, the police refused. My little boy Jeremy has gone missing. He's 8 years old and such a sweetheart. The last time I saw him was when I was tucking him into bed last night and checking his messy closet for bees to calm him down. Oh, it's silly, I know. My poor Jeremy is always so concerned about bees and wasps and such. I miss him so much. Oh, please say you can help me find him. He's all I have. What about the portal? Portals are door-shaped openings to an outdoor location other than the homeowners. Discovered most commonly in basements or underground cellars. Homeowners with portals frequently report cold drafts, strange dreams, and a strong desire to enter. Portals can introduce a wide variety of dangerous elements to a home and should be dealt with as soon as they are discovered. They can additionally cause drafts and introduce heating problems to a house. Portals should be sealed shut with wooden planks, bricks, or other common building materials. The seal should be airtight as to not allow for anything to come inside the home. It is advised to utilize HSH's home security services to ensure portals are sealed safely. I don't know about that one. No, I don't know about that one either. No. Bees and wasps. Floor roots are tree-like brown roots that are known to grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around various objects or humans in their vicinity. No. What about this one? Large plant-like creatures that most commonly take on the appearance of a red rose bush. In place of roots, these creatures have two small humanoid feet that they use to chase down prey. Well, I just find it... what's Fey Flu? Oh, no. No, I feel like... let's just look at bees. Bees are small, matriarchal, flying insects known to build large hive structures in high places, often in trees, attics, or roofs. They obey their queen. Homeowners infested with bees sometimes report... No, that doesn't fit either. He's concerned about bees and wasps. And he's suddenly gone missing from his room. My first thought is a portal. Because here's my thought process. So it leads to an outdoor area. What is outdoors? Bees and wasps. So I'm wondering if a portal has been opening up in this kid's closet and it's allowing bees and wasps to come in. And even though it says discovered most commonly in basements or underground cellars, it doesn't say it's limited to that. So I would think like a closet could potentially host a portal. Because like none of these... I don't know. I feel like it might be portal. Because for him to suddenly disappear in his bedroom makes me think he went through this portal and it closed. I'm saying portal. That's what my heart and my mind are telling me. And I'm trying to distract myself from the nasty cinnamon twist taste in my mouth right now. Twice. I got Taco Bell last week for lunch and then this week for lunch, and both times the cinnamon twists have tasted like bad oil. I thought maybe they would have changed out their oil this week, but I guess not. Everything else was freaking delicious, though.
Hi. I'm concerned somewhat about the stability of my new home. I recently finalized the purchase and naturally afterwards found that there are several large cracks in the walls of the basement that were not previously disclosed, as well as several pieces of half-eaten cheese littered across the basement floor. I haven't been able to get in contact with the previous owners about this, and I'm wondering if you can offer any kind of legal advice.
Please hold.
What do we leave out for them? That's it. This is a fracture hob. I bet these people called in before and they couldn't get... That is a fracture hob. I bet these people called in about this before and left cheese out to keep it from reaching metamorphosis. But it didn't actually get rid of the hob. Oh, because they can't be removed. That's so funny. I love that. I just love the idea of, like, these little creatures just being a problem for people. It's like almost urban fantasy. And I love that. Hello? Thanks, I was getting bored. Ew.
Rubber here. I need to place an order of 60 gallons of orange drink here. I got a big old party I'm setting up here at the studio, and we're gonna need that orange drink too. Too many mouths to feed.
You mean Tang?
And I need that orange drink to feed my brew. Second thought, y'all still got that cheesy greasery. Too many mouths. Maybe pepper squeeze. Don't tell me you don't got the pepper squeeze.
Alright, Gub Rubber. I can't help you. Who is that? Is that the same creature and it keeps calling in under different names and stuff? Because he talks very similarly to previous callers. You got some of that pepper squeeze, 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 squeeze. Too many mouths to feed. Come on, give me a phone call.
Hey, so my doctor told me I should call this number. I have no idea why. He won't tell me anything. He said you could help, so here goes nothing, I guess. So I've recently been having just the worst headaches, and just barely I woke up and found my eyes were starting to look kind of pink. I'm really freaked out right now, and I'm not sure what I have. I can't find anything online. Can you help me?
Okay.
Please hold.
Alright. He's been waking up with headaches. Just barely I woke up and found my eyes were starting to look kind of pink. I'm really freaked out right now. No! I don't know. Phil, I don't know the new ones well enough for me to be able to do this. I think they're setting me up. I think this is planned. I'm gonna say Fey Flu. But no, I don't want to say that. If anyone's watching, help! Don't just sit there and watch. Help me. I'm not smart enough. I don't know. You got flies in your eyeballs. It's fucking pink eye, dude. Go to the doctor. Why are you calling me? I don't know. I think they're doing this on purpose to turn me into an intelligent mouse. I think that's what's happening. I don't know. We're going Fey Flu. I don't know. I haven't been able to read this stuff. Will they stay on hold forever until I'm ready? Maybe I should start reading this stuff. Sorry, my network's down. I can't work. What was it then? We're gonna look these answers up. If we finish this today, I'm looking these freaking answers up because I don't know. Normally we don't get a call back unless I got it wrong. We never get a thank you. We just got a, you suck at your job, I hope you die sort of calls. Oh.
You gotta tell me what's going on inside my home, okay? I'm freaking out over here! There's holes all over my freaking house, man! Freaking holes! I'm stepping around big wooden splinters! There's no telling how much damage there is! I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen that I have no idea how freaking deep it goes! To top it all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found! She probably took off after seeing this mess. I need help. Bad.
Please hold.
I don't know. So there's holes all over the freaking house? I'm stepping around big wooden splinters. Cellar grottos are large cave-like networks known to sometimes appear spontaneously in cellars and basements. Homeowners with cellar grottos will often report a bad smell coming from the basement, higher humidity in the home, and a notable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. Cellar grottos can introduce a number of dangerous pests into the home, and the height and humidity they introduce can cause warped floorboards, weakened foundation, and other hazards. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about holes. No, it's not like... I want to know. I wonder if that guy really did have the Fey flu. What about termites? Termites are small insects known for consuming decaying plant material, particularly wood. Homeowners with a termite infestation often report peeling paint, small holes in the drywall, or squeaky floorboards. Termites are harmless to humans by themselves, but the damage they can cause to a house's structural integrity can be deadly long term and should be removed as soon as possible. Okay, so what did he say? I'm freaking out over here. There's holes all over my freaking house, man. Freaking holes! I'm stepping around big wooden splinters. There's no telling how much damage there is. I've got this big gaping one in my kitchen, and I have no idea how freaking deep it goes. To top it all off, my skittish little greyhound goblin is nowhere to be found. She probably took off after seeing this mess. I need help bad. What about seedlings? No, I think that's an outside thing. Guys, I worked out yesterday before I streamed. I have this boxing game on the VR called Les Mills Body Combat. Les Mills is like a fitness group, and they came out with their own VR game. Oh my god. I am so freaking sore today. I want to know if that guy... I was right! Headaches and eye discoloration. I'm telling you what. I don't know. I don't know about this guy. I don't know. What about Horde? Do you have a house fire? Yeah, I don't think that... I don't know what this is. It's holes in the floor. Small, but that doesn't fit either. It's not a squeaky floorboard. The only thing I'm... See, the cellar grotto is what I'm going toward. Because, like... I don't know. This would... I feel would... I don't know, guys. I don't know about this one. I'm just gonna say cellar grotto. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Alright, I'm gonna need someone to explain what in the name of Christmas is happening to my living room. I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later. And my living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there. What is happening? Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something?
Please hold.
I'm back from vacation and the house is already turning into a disaster not 24 hours later. My living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there. Do you have a false rose bush? What is happening? Is this what happens when you buy a bad rug or something? Her living room is absolutely covered in soil and plants. Looks like a gosh darn nursery in there. I don't know. Oh. So travel gnomes are a highly invasive subspecies of gnome that are known to stow away inside the luggage of unsuspecting travelers to introduce themselves to new households. They are found most commonly in highly forested areas of the globe. Travel gnomes can affect the household in various ways. They will often create expansive gardens inside their new homes. leaving soil, plants, and common household outdoor pests in their wake. These gardens, in addition to introducing a variety of dangerous pests, can also create foundational problems in a home if they continue to grow unabated. Spraying pesticides and weed killer in the home can deter a travel gnome's gardening prospects, at which point it will wait for a new opportunity to travel to a better location. To encourage a travel gnome to relocate, one can invite others to stay at their household and create new opportunities for the travel gnome to stow away in visitors' luggage. It's a travel gnome. I would have never guessed. Ma'am, you brought home a travel gnome. Well, we haven't gotten a call from Carol yet. So maybe we're doing a better job than we did Tuesday when we got fired. Okay. I'm pretty confident that guy did have Fey flu. Even though it sounds like freaking pink eye.
Well, I got good news and bad news. Bad news is the info you sent wasn't any help at all, so, thanks for that. Good news is I found Goblin. She freaking came crawling out of that hole with a big bump on her head or something, so I'm taking her to the vet now. But, yeah. Thanks for trying, I guess.
I had no idea what that guy had. I'm so curious what the answers to these are. Because one of the achievements is get 100% accuracy. So I'm sure there's a guide that tells you what all these calls are for. What the answers to them are. I don't know. I don't know about that one.
There's something in my basement. I don't know what it is. All I know is when I open my basement door, it smells like a damn sewer, and I can hear it making all kinds of horrible noises. It sounds like there might be a lot of water down there, too. I don't know what it might be doing down there, but I have a feeling it's causing a whole lot of damage. Please, send somebody to help with this. I can't deal with something like this.
I think that's a... I think that's a cellar grotto. I think that's the cellar grotto. Homeowners with cellar grottos will often report a bad smell coming from the basement, which is the sewer smell. Higher humidity in the home and a notable increase in large beetles, frogs, and related pests. And with a higher humidity... Cellar grottos can be removed by finding their creator and presenting them with a gift of gold. Their creator often resides somewhere within the grotto's subterranean lake. There it is, lake. For safety, bring spelunking and snorkeling equipment on your excursion, or consider utilizing HSH's grotto removal team. It's a cellar grotto. So he's the one that has this. I think each call has a problem attached to it. I'm going to assume. So what did that one guy have? I don't know. We did worse today. Dang it. We have one more day. Right? Oh, that's the cat. The hole is breached. I'll repeat, the hole is breached. It is not safe here. I must find a new spot. It knows I'm here. Scheduling changes. Regarding your schedule this week, due to a shortage of available staff, we will need you to come into work this Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for being a team player. Rest assured your additional labors will be recognized. Sincerely, HSH Corporate. Yeah, they introduced a cat, Whiskers. He's very cute. Very cute. Not as cute as Tucker. Tucker's also orange. Tucker is a very cute guy. Wait, television commercial broadcast. Oh, that's about the missing kid. Well, I guess we just start another day. Start a new day. Hooray! We haven't gotten fired again, but we have to work 2 more days. I think callers will stay on hold for a long time, so I kind of want to go through some of the newer entries and read up on them. Attic Gnome's already been diagnosed. We haven't gotten Bat yet. What, Carol?
Hello. Supervisor Carroll here. Thine accuracy continues to impress those of us above and below the soil. I have updated your permissions once more. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest soundly upon thee.
Carol. Do you know who Tom Cruise is? Closet Labyrinth. Closet Labyrinths are... What? I'm trying to read.
There were Satan worshippers in my shed. I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with one of those dungeon dragon cults they say these days, because he's been gone for days now, and the next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn-up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic satanistic ritual crap, I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
All right, ma'am. Let me read up on my entries here, and I'll get back to you in a second.
Please hold.
Hold your horses, ma'am. It's not a closet labyrinth. Dreamweaver. Ooh. Oh, no. Never mind. Are large spider-like creatures known to weave dreams into reality. They are known to cause nearby humans to only dream about everything being covered in webs. They will only move into a household if no other spiders are present. Whoa, that is so cool. Dreamweavers are parasitic in nature and feed off the dreams of humans while they sleep. While this does not cause any direct harm to humans, it can lead to increased anxiety, and the large webs they weave can often trap dust, pets, and children, causing further complications. To remove a Dreamweaver from your household, homeowners should refrain from sleeping for as long as possible in order to starve the creature and encourage it to find a new home. Dreamweavers will often attempt to induce sleep by ensnaring homeowners and injecting them with a sleep-inducing venom. Do not let them do this. A false flower. False flowers are long, slender creatures that vaguely resemble common houseplants. They are known to take root in indoor potted plants, disguising themselves among the flowers. Homeowners can often report faint singing. False flowers are harmless if left to their own devices. However, if homeowners attempt to disrupt or remove them, they will often lash out by spraying a toxic chemical known to cause blindness or loss of sight. False flowers are not to be disturbed once they have taken root. Water regularly and try not to notice their presence. Ignore their singing. Ew, I don't like that. Kobolds are 5-foot-tall humanoid creatures with dog-like faces that are known to burrow into dark rooms or storage closets and make them their home. Homeowners infested with kobolds will sometimes report broken floorboards. Kobolds are harmless to humans until they are discovered, at which point they will often lash out violently to protect their home, causing injury or even death. If discovered, kobolds will attempt to lure humans into their space by poking their dog-like heads out from behind corners and whimpering. Do not ever enter a kobold's domain. One should not attempt to remove a kobold from their home. It is strongly advised to hire professionals and utilize HSH's pest removal service. I do not like this. Okay. Fun fact about me, I like dogs, but dogs kind of scare me. Like, I've had so many nightmares about dogs. Especially, like, a little black dog with, like, human teeth, and it just, like, just staring straight at me in my dream. Like, I'm, like, my eyes are the camera, and it's staring straight at me the whole time. I've had quite a few dreams with him in it, but he's creepy. Rain nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are most active during rainstorms. They are faint humanoids with a glow in their eyes that often appear near windows and doors, asking to be let inside. Homeowners afflicted with rain nymphs often report flooding. The floods rain nymphs cause can lead to water damage, which can be both costly and dangerous to a home. Rain nymphs are very preventable in that their pleas to be let inside can simply be ignored. It is advised to stay away from doors and windows during rainstorms to avoid having to endure a rain nymph's various temptations and threats. Soap sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming bacteria and harmful microbes. They frequently occupy bathrooms, appearing similar to pink bars of soap, in order to feed off the hands that use them. They secrete a suds-like substance that is used to digest their meals. Soap sprites, despite their bacteria-eating lifestyle, are frequently known to spread deadly diseases, such as the Fey flu, to humans who handle them, making them a serious household hazard. Soap sprites are easy to remove and dispose of by way of tongs or other grabbing utensils. Identifying soap sprites can be difficult, so it is recommended to not keep any bars of soap in the household to ensure they can be identified and removed as soon as possible. That, I don't know why, that's kind of cute. Sprig trees are a rapidly growing tree-like organism that takes root in a human body. They are known to cause structural damage to a home as they continue to grow, generally reaching their full size in a matter of days. They are known to be caused by the touch of a spriggan. Sprig trees are incredibly deadly to those infected and will result in death once they have reached a certain size. Anyone near a sprig tree while it is growing in an indoor location is also at risk of injury or death from the structural damage that will occur as it grows. There is no cure for a sprig tree. The infected individual should be quarantined, while any others occupying the household should vacate the premises immediately. Do not touch the infected person or the black substance that leaks from them under any circumstance. Begin looking for a new home and arrange any funeral service as needed for the affected individual. Oh. And she said black liquid, so it's a sprig tree. Wait, what? I didn't see that animation one. Sprig vines. They are often a sign that the spriggan has been provoked. They're not dangerous on their own and can be cut through the common guarding tools. However, their tendency to block exits can create struggles when needing to exit the house in a hurry.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
Please hold.
Okay. He looks like a little raccoon. Let's go. I didn't see this one. Animations are any miniature humanoid figures, such as dolls, puppets, or marionettes, that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with animations most commonly report hearing clattering noises at night and missing or stolen household objects. Animations are usually not directly dangerous to humans and will ignore them entirely as they go about their business, but their presence in a household may indicate the interest of other potentially dangerous parties. Most animations will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function, so no further action is needed. If an animation persists for more than a few days in a single location, it may be a sign of a more dangerous activity. In these cases, it is advised to contact HSH's pest removal services. Oh, hey! Aurora yesterday. You can watch the VOD in the live tab. I'm so glad YouTube automatically saves them. This is a cool game. So, you're the second person to ever post in my chat. Have a good day at work, and the stream will be available to you guys later. So, check it out when I'm done. Oh, okay. So this guy is reporting clattering in his kitchen. Or just a house in general. Well, this is house here. Short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep? He may have an animation. I mean... I don't even want to look at that one. That one really scares me. He might have an animation. I don't think it's a trash gnome. It doesn't sound correct. Because it would explain the clattering. And this thing wouldn't leave dropping. Does this guy look like a ventriloquist? Do you have marionettes? I wish you could ask questions. I think he has an animation. I'm just gonna say he does. Hold on. Because he said there was no, he said it looks spotless. Unless it's a type of... No, that doesn't make any sense. I really think it might be... I think it's animation. Because it would explain the clattering with there being, like, no mess left behind. The guy's puppets are coming to life. Get rid of them. Throw them in the trash. Let the trash gnome eat them. Don't be Carol. I've been trying.
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. They could be some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
Please hold.
It would make sense. They are known to take root in indoor potted plants, which I think a greenhouse would be considered indoor. Disguising themselves among the flowers, homeowners often report faint singing. That doesn't sound like that. This is a different holding music. I don't think it's seedling either. I think it's a false flower. Does this have singing? No. I think it's a false flower. Because they sing. I don't want another phone call from cultist Carol. She scares me. She's gonna turn me into a freaking rat. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that it was a false flower.
Hey, Flipper.
Flipper, get out of
Got
here.
2 dumbbells that I bought from you that need a good spit shine. Know what I mean?
No,
these
I don't know
balls
what you
got
mean.
all kinds of grime, grease. Can't even see my face in them when I'm deadlifting. Know what I mean? I'm looking at these bells right now here. I'm seeing spit, crud, and juice, and
Hey, who are you? How did you get in? Hey, now easy there. Get away. Get away.
Did he turn him into a mouse? Flipper! What are you? I bet we're gonna, I bet we're gonna get an entry. What? Carol, is it you?
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here. I noticed that you've been experiencing regular, disruptive calls from a false caller with ulterior motives. I've seen to it that this false caller shall no longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good work, employee.
I think this false caller is in cahoots with Home Safety Hotline. Oh, our network's about to go out.
there's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Please hold.
Uh-oh. So it's an insect. I saw this big nasty thing fly in through the window and I haven't been able to find it anywhere. But I think maybe it... Damn it! So... Sprites, I think, are like fairies. If I'm... They're tiny. If I'm remembering... Weren't there sprites in Spiderwick? I really need to revisit that series. But they're little tiny things. They're kind of like fairies. And since he said it electrocuted itself, I'm going to say it's a sprite that maybe is attracted to, like, lights. And it probably smells like it's burning. I'm gonna say lamp sprite. I don't know. I'm using my process of elimination skills. Let's see. Will it actually show me? No. It was set up. They're trying to turn us into a rat.
It took my daughter. It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes. Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
Please hold.
I told you! We got that one right. Okay, I think this is the, floor roots. Floor roots are tree-like brown roots that are known to grow upwards from the floor to wrap themselves around various objects or humans in their vicinity. Floor roots grow slow enough that they serve very little damage to awake and aware human adults. However, if not spotted quickly, they are a known strangling hazard for human children and pets while they sleep. Removal should be a priority in family households. Floor roots require something to wrap around before they will cease their growth, so it is advised to acquire dolls or similar human-shaped facsimile to give them a safer alternative. Place the dolls in the affected room and leave the roots alone for the night. By morning, the dolls and the roots should be gone, and the home safe to inhabit once more. Make any repairs to the floor as needed, or utilize HSH's home repair services. So, yeah, I think these roots are looking for, like, smaller prey, like human children or pets, and they bring them through the floor, and then they disappear. But if you trick them with a doll or something, they probably don't know any better, but they leave anyway. I think it's floor roots. Let's exhaust our options first. Yeah, I'm going with floor roots. It's the only thing tendril-like. The articles reload the next day so you can check soon. Are you talking about the network thing? Because it looks like they reload the next call. Ew.
It stole me. It stole me.
Please hold.
Yeah, I think the articles reload for the next call. I think it's just one call per day. Unless they're gonna up the network losses or network cutouts or whatever, which I'm gonna be screwed. But you know what? We got through it. So we used our brain. Mirror nymph. Mirror nymphs are a subspecies of nymph. I don't know. Maybe they're randomized. I have no idea. But for so far, they've been like in the middle of the days for me, and they reload in the next call. But anytime it happens, I'm like, oh gosh. Let's see here. Mirror nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are known for stealing the likeness of homeowners and passersby. They are generally small, faceless, and voiceless humanoids carrying a large mirror that they beckon others to look into. Homeowners afflicted by mirror nymphs commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. Mirror nymphs... Gosh, that word really throws me off. Although a nuisance, are not a direct danger to humans. Mirror nymphs will wander to different locations provided nobody looks into their mirror. Affected homeowners can restore their likeness by catching the mirror nymph and breaking its mirror with an iron implement. I wonder if she looked into the mirror. I can't see myself anymore. So I'm thinking it stole her face. So all she has to do is find the mirror nymph and... It's not mirror... Mirror nymph. Also, I love how I'm getting more chats. This is fun. This is so cool. I feel like I'm not talking to myself anymore. I think it's this one. I think she looked into the... I think it stole her face. I'm gonna say mirror nymph. Got him. Go find that nymph, ma'am. Break the mirror with a crowbar. Are crowbars made of iron? Aw, thank you. Thanks for stopping by the way, XY Juice. Is it normal to call out people's names? I don't know. I don't watch streams, so...
I think some homeless or druggies might be in my house because I keep finding used needles, cans, metal scrap, and other such nasty things on my living room carpet. I have children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead. So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
Stop inviting your brother over.
Please hold.
We both know he has a meth problem. Or heroin, I guess. You're not gonna fix him, Ramona. He has to want to fix himself. Wait, hold on. Trash gnome? Trash gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick, brownish gray fur, frog-like eyes, and large, gaping mouths. They are known to seek out trash receptacles and burrow inside them for both food and shelter. Homeowners with trash gnomes often report the smell of rotten eggs, finding large clumps of fur throughout the house, tipped garbage cans, and loud crunching sounds at night. Trash gnomes are highly territorial once homed. While their bite is not fatal, it is often led to inconvenient and painful circumstances, such as the loss of a finger or nose, while attempting to discard trash or remove a trash can from the receptacle. They are also capable of spreading deadly diseases to humans, such as rabies or tetanus. So it's inside of her home. Used needles, cans, metal scraps, and other on her living room carpet. I want this to be one. Dude, you have the horde! That's so cool. Ma'am, you're so lucky you have the horde. The horde is an invisible, odorless collective consciousness that is known to collect and store large quantities of common household refuse. The horde's tendency to store vast quantities of trash in the home make them prone to spreading disease to the home's inhabitants. Rotten food, used syringes, and rusty metal are among the more common household hazards that can be introduced by the horde's presence. Once introduced to a home, the horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures. Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat at her house either. Well, we can rule out that it's her brother. It's the horde. It's not her heroin-addicted brother that's leaving used noodles all over the place. Used needles. She's got the horde! I've been wanting that one to pop up for a while. She's got the horde. Also, I like how we haven't gotten these common ones like housefly, unless it's one of the ones that I was supposed to guess. Like, why are we in charge of houseflies and spiders? Unless, wouldn't it be cool? Wouldn't it be cool if we did diagnose, like, a house spider for one, collar, and they got rid of the spider, and then they got the Dreamweaver later?
Camera I can purchase from you guys. For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it. I want to catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
Oh, look who made an appearance. If you're new to my channel, Tucker's here. He's my partner in crime. I have no idea what you said, sir. Tucker comes back and forth. He likes all my attention to be on him. And he likes to steal my mic with his tail. Yes, I see you. Hello. Alright.
Yeah, is there some kind of home security camera I can purchase from you guys? For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it. I want to catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
Yeah, it's this one. Night wisps are... God, that's another hard word. Nymphs and wisps are hard for me to pronounce or say. Night wisps are a subspecies of wisp in the form of bright floating lights. They are known to hover outside windows at night while whispering promises of wealth and good fortune. Night wisps are not dangerous to humans unless listened to. Refrain from listening to their whispers and following their directions. Night wisps will move on to other homes after a week or so if they are ignored consistently. It is advised to drown out their whispers with music or wear sleeping masks to prevent sleep disruption. So, for the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights. There are windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it. I want to catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth. I think it's a night wisp. It's the only thing that's really, like, bright. Here, let's start at the beginning and kind of go down and see if there's anything else. Yeah, but I think it would be really cool if, like, we diagnosed somebody with a house spider and they got rid of all the spiders, and that's why they would get a dream weaver, which only appears in their house if there's no other spiders present. I think that would be really cool. Like, the problems keep escalating, but I know I've been giving wrong answers for some of them. So that may be the case, and I just don't know. But I think this guy has a night wisp. Also, the Horde is an invisible, odorless collective. So it's just like this... Yeah, that was really cool. The BOGGART one. I really liked that one. That was cool. And I think this is just like a weird invisible thing that just collects your garbage.
I think I found some kind of door. I feel like maybe I should step through it. Yeah, I think I need to go inside. The wind feels so nice.
Okay.
Please
We've got a couple options for this. We got... Where's that one? Closet Labyrinth? Oh, maybe not. This might be Portal. Yeah. Also, how fast do you think these, like, information packages reach these people? Because I'm imagining, like, we just send them, like, a big, giant, like, packet. Like you get at school with it's got the stapled pages and you got like 50 of them and you gotta go through them to figure out how to deal with this problem. Like, it's 1996, so I'm just imagining these things get mailed to them. So, like, how long? Like, Patty, can you wait just a moment? Like, we gotta send you a 50-page packet that you go through. Instruction manual on this portal. I think she definitely has a portal. And a strong desire to enter. Yeah, she's got a portal. I hope it'd be email too. So what did that one woman have that was... She said her son was, talking about bees and wasps. I could not figure out what her issue was.
This might, like, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, like, squid or something in my bathroom. Like, I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night last night, you know, and I could see something slithering under near the sink.
Are you sure you could see?
Little tentacles or, like, tendrils or, you know, whatever. But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel, like, under, you know, like that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. Like, it's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. Still gotta be hiding in here.
So for that one lady, she said that she had tucked her son into bed. And then I guess the following morning, or maybe she checked on him throughout the night,
Please hold.
he wasn't there anymore. But she said she had checked his closet for bees and wasps. But it almost sounded like it was a repeat thing. And to me, it's like, okay, this little kid is like, you know, the monster in your closet. Like, you always gotta check for monsters in the closet because your kid has an avid imagination. But this kid was scared of bees and stuff. So I thought maybe the bees were coming through a portal. I don't know. And the portal beckoned him in. And then it closed when he went in. That was my thought process. But apparently, no. Because Because I don't know if there's, like, one call per thing, per entry, or if we can have repeat entries go to multiple calls. Also, I think this person with a suspicious eye condition has a soap spray. Wait, what entity? I will admit, that day I did not read every single entry before I started answering calls. So once... That's so cool, though. So this person... There's some kind of, like, squid or something in my bathroom. Like, I went into the bathroom in the middle of the night, and I could see something slithering under near the sink with its, like, little tentacles. Or tendrils, you know. But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel. Like that little soap thing. And everything, but I know it's somewhere. So, given that this person keeps mentioning soap, and it looks like there's little tendrils coming out of the soap, so I think this person has a soap sprite. Something false? Let's see. False be... False artifacts are seemingly human-designed objects that can manifest subtly inside a home. They are known for making gentle buzzing sounds that can usually only be heard by very young human children or small pets. Homeowners with false artifacts often report out-of-place objects or missing children or pets. Whoa! False artifacts, while not a direct threat to adult humans, can pose a significant risk to small human children and animals. Should a child or pet be left alone with a false artifact, they are at risk of being encased within. Once encased, no noise made by the prey can be heard. While digestion can take upwards of several years to complete, starvation can be a more pressing concern. Once a false artifact has been identified, removal is as simple as physically moving the object out of one's home. Should one can utilize a memory wisp to speed up... That is so fucked up. Should a pet or loved one already be encased within? Well, I mean... You're right. It is it was false artifact. I didn't even think of that. This was one of the ones that I didn't read. Admittedly. I should probably answer this person's call. It's a soap sprite. I passed it. Where are you? There it is. Yeah, he's dead. Rip to Jeremy. But also I think it's kind of interesting that we got 90%. We're gonna get coupons. Hell yeah. We got coupons, Tucker. What do you think of that? R.I.P. Jeremy. What time is it? 5:53. Should I keep going? Hello, if you are receiving... Hello, if you are receiving this email, it's because you have been emailed by this address before. The employee this address is registered to is no longer employed here at Home Safety Hotline. As of 4/30/1996, this address will be shut down and no longer able to send or receive email messages. If you still need support from HSH, please email us at support@hshmail. Thank you. Home Safety Hotline support. We got our coupon. Ew. What? Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy rate has awarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for hag hide. Sourced cruelty-free from the perished and treated with our flower-scented formula, these are the best quality hag hides you'll find. This month only, we'll even throw in an iron wall mount free of charge. Let the whispers keep your bed the safe haven it should be. Sleep easier, sleep safer. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Haggling for deals. Keep up the great work, employee. $777.99. Don't forget the 99 cents. I think I'm gonna keep going. I've already had dinner. I'll probably play for another hour. Yeah, this guy got turned into a mouse or a rat or whatever. Thunder Peak is one of America's most dangerous yet rewarding hiking locations. Yeah, I think that's why they got a cat too. Because then we got an email from that Mike guy, and he's like, the hole's been breached! The hiding spot's been breached! We gotta move, I gotta move! But don't know if he was caught or not. But once they introduced the cat, I'm like, oh shit. As with any hiking trail, you'll want to ensure you come prepared with supplies to help you meet the demanding physical trials ahead. Make sure to bring hiking boots, water bottle, An iron sword. Climbing gloves. Okay. If you don't have access to all these materials, be sure to consult one of the Thunder Peak Park guides before embarking. The trail. Hi, Tucker. Thunder Peak is a straightforward but steep trail consisting mostly of switchbacks leading through a natural cave, and finally a short climb up to its pristine peak. Pace yourself as you progress. This both conserves energy and helps you appreciate the scenery around you. Be sure to stop and read the info signs littered along the trail. When you see red and yellow lines, it means you are in a high rockfall area. Travel with caution. Once you've entered the quiet zone, remain completely silent. Once you've entered... Oh. As you approach the cave entrance, remove your hiking boots. Uh-oh. Enter the cave. When inside the cave, move carefully and quietly. Do not stop. Follow the lights. Do not stray. If you hear the sound, stay still and unsheath your sword. Once you exit the cave, put on your boots and gloves for the final climb to the peak. What? You made it! Now enjoy the view. Hooray! We did it! Oh, that's so beautiful. I definitely don't have, like, a parasite in my brain now. Alright. Let's get to work. This is Saturday. God, we're working on Saturday. Jeez Louise. Clock in. So I wonder if, I would have to start at the beginning. But Carol starts talking really weird. Starts using things like the. We have been noticing... Carol.
Park employee, lend thine ear once more. Supervisor Carol here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information. Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
Yeah, she definitely went to the mountain. What are we playing? We're playing Home Safety Hotline. It's kind of like an analog horror game. People call in and they give us a description as to what their problem is, and then we have to go through all these entries and diagnose their problem. It's really cool.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me, what to do to get rid of this thing? Because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
Please hold.
Alright. So yeah, if you've never watched this game before, it is really cool. And some of the calls are very like entries that we've gotten before, you start to see their more advanced versions later. It's really cool. I'm enjoying it a lot. Okay, so we got some new entries. Are we completely... Oh. So we got all of our entries that we can go through. So, autumn vines are vines with orange or red leaves that are known to slowly grow over a house, frequently occurring during the fall. Homeowners with autumn vines often report feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or blissful. The pheromones autumn vines release in the air, while not toxic, can often cause household accidents thanks to their blissful, dizzying effects. To remove autumn vines from a household, locate where the initial growth is coming from by inspecting the soil around the home for an extended red parent vine. Pull this vine out by the roots and burn it. Prevent autumn vine growth by making regular offerings of insects or meat substance to the ones beneath the soil. Oh. Didn't Carol say, like... Ew! Hey, it's a bed hag! Isn't this what our coupon was for? Ew! Yeah, we're getting paid overtime so we can afford that $777 or whatever it was. I don't know. If I had this woman under my bed, ew. I think I would pay that price. Bed hags are large humanoid creatures with an elderly woman-like appearance. They are known to dwell beneath beds, hammocks, or other suspended sleeping apparatus. Homeowners infested with bed hags will sometimes report croaking or wheezing sounds at night, or the feeling of a heavy weight on their chest at... Oh, we are absolutely paying that $777. Ew! See, this is why I don't sleep on my back. I sleep on my stomach, so that the hag can't sleep on my chest. Bed hags are not dangerous to most healthy human adults, but small children and humans suffering from breathing problems such as asthma may be adversely affected by their presence. Bed hags are known to steal the breath of their sleeping subjects at night, causing a shortness of breath and sometimes sleep paralysis. Oh. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but people who suffer from sleeping paralysis, there's like a correlation. I don't know if this is true. I've read it many times though, that a lot of people who sleep on their backs experience sleep paralysis more than people who sleep on their stomachs or sides. So that's why I don't sleep on my back. Because I don't want to experience sleep paralysis. I don't want to experience a bed hag. That is so creepy. Dorcha is the one who delivers. Homeowners experiencing Dorcha commonly report feelings of immense dread and the sensation of being followed or pursued. They may also experience visions of a great lurking shadow. Oh, look at that. There's the nose, the mouth. Ew. Dorcha will deliver that which it seeks. There is no coming back from deliverance. Dorcha is otherwise harmless to humans it does not seek. To be sought by Dorcha is to be found by Dorcha. If you or a loved one are sought by Dorcha, it is advised to grieve and find peace through acceptance. So you don't have to look at your bed teeth? Ew. You need to call in to home safety and I'll diagnose you. I'll send how do we get rid of it? To wash regularly. Infested cover should be scrubbed thoroughly. That's how you diagnose your problem right there. Or, you know what, if you like your bed teeth, maybe they're a companion for you. I don't know, it's up to you. This poor lady is waiting for us, and we're just reading entries right now. I have bed teeth too. His name's Tucker. He will latch around my arm, and he will lick my hands profusely. Consistently, persistently, until I give him whatever he wants. That's my version of bed teeth. Right? So, leprechauns. That's not the leprechaun I'm used to. Are small humanoids covered in long brown hair that are known for consuming common household valuables such as jewelry, silverware, or other precious metals. In addition to being a household nuisance, leprechauns' appetite for precious metals can also cause long-term damage to heaters, furnaces, and other common appliances if they are not properly protected. Additionally, leprechauns can occasionally cause direct harm to humans in cases where homeowners have metallic medical implants such as braces, crowns, or joint replacements. Yeah, it could be our kid. Or the neighbor's doorway. We haven't reached that one yet. I don't think it's a leprechaun, though. I think we're... No. I think we're good from the leprechaun. Isn't there a wine sprite? There's a wine sprite. There we go. I'm just trying to get through these new entries, so when we, hit that, network error or whatever, then we're kind of informed on some of these newer ones. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing, because I think it's getting into my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. Okay. Yeah, she's got a wine sprite. We're giving her kid an out. Ma'am, it's not your teenage daughter. It's a wine sprite.
Yeah, thanks for nothing. I called again recently about some kitchen noises, and your people once again sent me bad info. Maybe vet your people better. I'll be going for help elsewhere. Now we're having power outages, so who knows what this thing in our house has got into now. Goodbye.
Wait, what did we tell him? I don't remember what his problem was. We'll continue reading through the new ones. What was Neighbor's Doorway? Neighbor's doorways are door frame-like structures that can often appear in basements or cellars. They are known to cause confusion if stepped through, as well as parallelism.
So, I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is leaking out of it. I have to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible.
Please hold.
Neighbors' doorways do not cause any direct harm to humans, but if stepped through, the resulting parallelism will often result in unwanted household activity, such as altered behavior or perceived missing memories, in the human who comes through the other side. Neighbors' doorways are tricky to remove without accidentally putting one's body through them and potentially triggering the parallel activity. It is advised to utilize HSH's doorway removal services. One can prevent neighbors' doorways from occurring by practicing mindfulness and not letting one's mind wander towards wishing for alternate life paths. That's really fascinating, actually. Because how many... Ew! Oh, I don't like it. Ew! The dog ones. I hate it. Pukas are shapeless creatures that commonly inhabit homes in the shape and likeness of a household pet. They are known for their tendency to replace common pets such as dogs or cats and live in their place to watch homeowners eat and sleep. Homeowners with pukas frequently report unusual or frightening pet behavior. Pukas are relatively harmless to humans, but the discarded bodies of household pets they leave behind can over time create other pests and disease hazards within the home. A foul smell signifies decay, and the discarded body should be found and removed immediately. Pukas can be encouraged to leave a home by not drawing attention to their activities. Pukas thrive on the attention they receive from frightened homeowners, so refrain from screaming or yelling when surprised by them, and make attempts to ignore their presence whenever possible. Ugh! I don't like the dog ones. They creep me out. Reanimations are any deceased remains of living creatures capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with reanimations commonly report foul smells, soil being trapped inside the home, and large holes in the ground appearing near or around the home. Reanimations are capable of spreading a wide variety of dangerous diseases and parasites deadly to humans, so close proximity or contact should be avoided at all costs. They are also commonly used to inflict direct violence against homeowners and are incredibly adept at hiding and waiting for vulnerable moments. Reanimation's pursuit is slow but relentless, so relocation is not necessary or advisable. It is advised to contact any friends, neighbors, or strangers the homeowner may have recently slighted and make peace or bargain. I know, a lot of these target children. Is that the Spriggan right there? Spriggans are small green humanoids with leaf-like coatings on their bodies. They are seen rarely in households and reside primarily inside trees. They are known to act violently upon homeowners when provoked, however. Homeowners affected by Spriggans commonly report rapid vine growth in and around their homes, and the feeling that the trees are watching them. Spriggans are incredibly dangerous to humans when provoked, and physical contact with one will result in the growth of a sprig tree within the affected individual. See, we had a case before where the caller was like, I think there's Satanists out in my shed. There's a tree in my shed, and it's covered in black goo. It's disgusting. I think my teenager is involved in one of those dungeon dragons. And it's like a tree that grows into, like, in a person. Spriggans cannot be persuaded to leave the home once provoked. However, one can take precautions to prevent provoking a Spriggan. Refrain from removing trees, flowers, or weeds on your property. Do not ever kill or hunt wildlife within view of your home. Do not eat any wild fruit or vegetable that may grow on your property. Consider making offers of water each night left in a clean dish on your porch. Interesting. We'll read these other two. The troll. So what's wrong with this poor lady's desk? Something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens and something is leaking out of it. I had to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell. So I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible. I'm thinking it's wood secretions. Wood secretions are a pink viscous liquid substance that can sometimes form from wood that has been mistreated. It is known to drip from wooden materials such as furniture or walls, causing a sticky pooling buildup. Wood secretions can be deadly to humans, causing a rapid translation of flesh if ingested. Keep animals and human children away from secretions at all costs, as its foul odor will be interpreted as a sweet candy-like smell to them, making them particularly susceptible to accidental ingestion. Once started, wood secretions will continue indefinitely. To remove the hazard from a home, the offending wood should be replaced entirely. To prevent wood from entering the secretion stage, ensure good care is taken upon wood in the home and refrain from scratching, knocking, or banging on wooden surfaces. Do not ever insult or shout at wood. So her desk is probably a wood desk, and her kids are overly curious about the smell, which it's probably because it has a sweet candy-like smell. Yeah, I think the Spriggans make the sprig trees when they're provoked. She has wood secretions. Which I think is really cool. Uh-oh. Chat disconnected. Successfully connected. That's weird. Can't even have wood furniture, bro. Just pack it. I know, like, so many of these are like, yeah, you're gonna have to leave or get rid of this furniture.
I think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you. Hoping you'll be more helpful.
It's a Spriggan.
Please hold.
Yeah. Do not eat any wild fruit or vegetable that may grow on your property. Basically, I think if you do anything, something is moving around the trees and I can never get a good look at them. But I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something. So I feel like the cops were kind of on the right track, but they were being a little dismissive or something because they're not, like, trained for this kind of stuff, or maybe they don't have the right information. But it just... I think Spriggans are provoked if you do anything harmful to nature, which could include mowing your lawn. Yeah, it sounds like a Spriggan to me. I don't think it's anything else. It's also the part where it's like, it feels like the trees are looking at me or something. Yeah, I'm gonna say Spriggan. I wanted to see the picture.
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why. Things have never been better around here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move. The way they grow around the house like a warm embrace. Things
Autumn
are good
leaves,
here,
or whatever,
brother.
autumn vines.
Things are good. Would you tell my brother that things are good?
I don't even have to look. We'll look at it anyway. I already know what's wrong with
Please
this
hold.
woman. She's got the autumn vines. Because it's she blissful. Wait. What year is it? I mean, what's the month? That one was quick. See, this is what happens when you read your entries, boys and girls. You are knowledgeable. Do they do anything to you? It doesn't sound like they're, like, super harmful.
Hi. Do you know how I got here?
Nope.
I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
Please hold.
Did you go through a neighbor's doorway recently? I think that's what she's got. I'm not even gonna look at any other ones. Yeah, probably because the Hobbs are all, like, getting all blissful with the autumn vines. You're all blissed out.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room, and when I looked to see what it was, I saw this awful, disgusting pile of crap on my dinner table. It's quite big, too, which has me worried that whatever produced this might still be in the house. Because who knows how big this thing is? I mean, my dog can't even lay down something that big.
Please hold.
Feasts are mid to large sized piles of various edible food substances, frequently including flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungi. They are known to appear near eating areas of the home, which would be a dining room. Feasts are not dangerous if consumed, but if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity, or else its continued presence can attract other household pests, such as cockroaches or carpenter ants. Feasts are a sign of a hospitable presence, and as such should be consumed immediately once sighted to prevent provoking or offending the grifter. Or grifter. Gifter. For maximum assured safety, all members of the home should partake in the feast. Oh. I do love a pile of cornmeal. Delicious. Ooh, straight up flour. Yum. I think she's got a Fey feast. Given it's a big pile. I do wanna... I'm gonna read the Troll and the Warlock Remnant real quick, since we haven't yet. I think she's got a Fey feast, though. Trolls are giant 12-foot tall nocturnal creatures that normally are not seen in the home. However, during the winter, they will deflate their bodies in order to fit inside homes and steal warm materials such as blankets or articles of clothing. Homeowners infested with a troll will frequently report missing clothes or claim to hear the shrill sounds of air escaping in the middle of the night. Trolls are very dangerous to humans when they are startled, thanks to their ability to inflate their bodies to their full height of 12 feet in a matter of seconds. Their skin, despite its flexibility, is incredibly durable and will smash through the ceilings of most homes when fully inflated, causing property damage and injury to anyone in the vicinity. Do not ever approach a troll. An active troll will leave by morning once it has secured its bounty. It is recommended to install repelling fixtures such as UV lights to prevent future break-ins. Warlock remnants are residual presence often left behind former warlocks, most commonly inhabiting older households, castles, or underground dwellings. Homeowners experiencing warlock remnants often report objects moving on their own, the sound of hostile warning whispers, or sighting bearded figures and reflective surfaces. Warlock remnants, while a hostile presence, are mere echoes of their former selves and are generally harmless. Their ability to manipulate small household objects can prove hazardous to less cautious homeowners, however. Homeowners can purge the remnant from their home with the use of a Seelie stone, but the journey to retrieve one is both long and perilous, and not recommended. If a warlock remnant proves sufficiently hazardous or inconvenient, it is highly recommended for homeowners to simply relocate. I know, cornmeal and flour. Like, can you imagine? I don't know. I don't think I could do it. And especially since it's the smell of rotten eggs. Ew. It's like, what did they give her that she now has to eat? Like I said, commonly. Those are the common ingredients, but it's not limited to that. Where is it? Here it is. Well, it's edible food substances.
Hey, yeah, Ball here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep
Hey,
at
alarm.
night. I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible, and every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Please
Alright,
hold.
Paul. You're watching this at the gym? You picked the best stream to watch at the gym. There's no better stream than this one. Hey, yeah, Paul here. I'm not sure, I wasn't even listening to him. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 kinds of pesticides all over the place. Washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as possible, and every night it's the same story. A bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. Okay, I do have to go to the bathroom real quick. I was trying to hold it for as long as possible. But I gotta go real quick, so I'll be right back. Tucker, did you solve it? Did you? You finished the game. Alright. What's the answer to this one then? Tucker, did you beat the game? Did you help everyone win? Okay. A bunch of itchy kids waking up at nightmare from... Waking up at nightmare. Okay, me. I can't read, apparently. Yeah. I was thinking, here he goes. He likes to pace. Oh, just sleep in your bed. I like how one of these is just house fire. Like, at that point, I don't think we're really the ones to be calling, you know? I don't think it's bed bugs. I think we're at the point where these, like, really non-dangerous ones really aren't the option anymore. I think we've gone... Oh, wait! It's Dreamweaver! No, maybe not. No, he would talk about webs, right? My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 kinds of pesticides all over the place. Washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as freaking possible. The bed bugs? Yeah, maybe they're fooling me. Maybe they're pulling the wool over my eyes. Well, it brings nightmare. Spider-like creatures known to weave dreams into reality. They are also known to cause nearby humans to only dream about everything being covered in webs. They will only move into a household if no other spiders are present, which, if he's been spraying pesticides, that would mean spiders have probably died, right? Like, any other spiders died. So that would, you know, kind of like invite a... Oh my gosh, Tucker. You almost died. Tucker's little. He can't jump too good. Sometimes desks are a little too tall for him. Right, buddy? I think it might be a Dreamweaver, to be real. They don't... Well, how big are... Because this guy's big. Here, we'll just keep looking and see if there's something that fits better. What are some of the... Quit licking my hand. You're being weird. Because, like, if this spider is that size, then yeah, I... Because I feel like if it was... Let's just... Ow! Tucker's biting me now. Bedbugs are small insects known for feeding on the blood of humans and other mammals, and their tendency to inhabit sleeping areas of the home. Homeowners infested with bedbugs often report itchiness and sometimes a delayed onset of rashes. Bedbugs are not known to transmit any dangerous diseases and are relatively harmless to humans. However, their presence can often attract other pests that use them as a food source. Bedbugs have developed a resistance to the majority of common pesticides and are therefore quite difficult to remove. It is advised to utilize HSH's pest removal services. So, if he's been using pesticides, it wouldn't kill the bedbugs. But I'm more so thinking, ow. Why are you biting me? I'm so nice to you all the time. About 50 kinds of pesticides all over the place. Wash and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as possible. Sorry if the microphone's going all crazy. My cat's going nuts. He thinks it's playtime right now. So I know they're itchy kids, but I'm thinking... So here's my logic. He's talking about the kids waking up with nightmares, waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. They are itchy. No, I feel like it would be... So, here's my confusion. Tucker is very cute. He does get a pass for almost everything. So are these webs only in the dreamscape? To only dream about everything being covered in webs. They will only move into a household. Dreamweavers are parasitic in nature and feed off the dreams of humans while they sleep. So, here's my logic. So, he's used pesticides for everything. So, I'm going to think he killed off, like, all the other spiders in his house. And it invited a Dreamweaver in because they only come in if there's no other spider present. So if the Dreamweaver is able to weave dreams into reality, and a lot of those dreams are covered in webs, then those webs, which also trap dust in them, I'm wondering if these webs are causing itchiness. And these kids are waking up from these nightmares. I'm thinking it's a Dreamweaver. I really do. If not, Paul will just... he'll yell at me. It wasn't a Dreamweaver. I don't understand what you're saying. Hey, Paul here. Uh-oh. Carol?
Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. Be quiet. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here, so tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
Oh, which one,
Please hold.
I know. The Dreamweaver is a really cool concept, though. Which one had, there was one of these that had heating issues. I called last week to ask about why my home's heater has been having issues and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. Shut up. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy is on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here, so tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed. And steal warm materials such as blankets or articles of clothing. Homeowners infested with a troll will frequently report missing clothes or claim to hear the shrill sounds of air escaping in the middle of the night. So it doesn't mention any... well, it's seeking, like, warm materials, but it's not really saying anything about a heater. I thought there was one... no. The thing is so creepy. I hate that thing. It might be troll. Well, I think one of these... no, I don't think it's... I think one of these talked about how it comes in, and it... I thought there was one that talked about it, like... I don't know why I keep going to that one. Ew. What was it? It might be Troll. It might be, Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask about why my home heater has been having issues and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. I know your teeth hurt? I feel like him saying, I know your teeth hurt. Or maybe their teeth are chattering together and that's why they hurt? No. I'm gonna look more closely at this troll, because it's the only one so far that's talking about stealing war materials. I know, the teeth hurting feels... The teeth hurting feels very specific, unless it's like, oh, their teeth have been chattering because they're so cold. No. What ones haven't we done yet? That is so creepy. I hate that thing. Ew. Oh, wait, look! In addition to being a household nuisance, leprechauns' appetite for precious metals can also cause long-term damage to heaters! Furnaces or other common appliances if they are not properly protected. I think it's a leprechaun! And look, leprechauns can occasionally cause direct harm to humans in cases where homeowners have metallic medical implants such as braces. I bet the leprechaun stole the kid's braces, and that's why it's hurting, or something along those lines. It's a fucking leprechaun. That is so funny. That is hilarious. You know, the leprechaun broke my heater, And also stole my kid's braces in the middle of the night.
I think some pranksters might be giving my wife and I a run for our money. Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep hearing this strange whoopee cushion type sound coming from outside.
That's a troll.
I tried to scare the kids off by keeping the porch lights on at night and putting out a neighborhood watch sign, but I think they're onto my tricks. Do you have any advice you can send me?
That's the troll, the clothes going missing. By the way, if you never lost your braces, I'm glad you didn't have to ever deal with a leprechaun in your house.
Hold.
Lucky you. Some kids are unfortunate and they have to have their they have their braces stolen from them. I do want to hear what this sounds like. Have we listened to this? Yep, it's the troll. Do you think these leprechauns are like, damn, that stupid Lucky Charms leprechaun doesn't represent us at all?
Hello, I saw your commercial and I thought I would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently putting on my kettle for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the cupboard. I looked around inside, but I couldn't find anything but a few loose tea leaves. I'm quite concerned about the hornets and the bees and the like because I'm quite allergic to their stings, you know. So I just wanted to know if there's anything I should be worried about right now. My hearing isn't what it used to be, after all.
I think she's got a case of the
Please
tea
hold.
sprites. It's a tea sprite. The fact that she's talking about Earl Grey and there's only been a couple tea leaves left, yeah, it's a tea sprite. That one's easy. Ew. I hate that. I hate that sound.
Hi, we need some medical help. I'm not exactly sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to call here, so we've been having some trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but both my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath around the same time. I'm worried about something spreading through our house since our kids all have asthma and some particularly severe allergies. We tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet, so could you help us out sooner rather than later?
Please hold.
Okay. So... Oh no! It changed! No, the parts of heaters are the prize you get at the bottom of the box. Usually, if you get through one caller... Oh, maybe because it's Saturday. If you reached Saturday, you're like cream of the crop. You should know your shit by now. Uh-oh. So, having trouble sleeping. My husband and I started feeling shortness of breath around the same time. I'm worried about something spreading throughout our house since our kids all have asthma and some particularly severe allergies. We tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. So the kids haven't had issues yet. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So my first thought was bed hag. Because she and her husband are the only ones that are being affected by this. But I feel like bed hag would have like a cooler intro, like a call though. I think it is bed hag though. I think it might be bed hag because they sleep or like they sit on top of people's chests, which can cause shortness of breath. And I would assume a bed hag is residing under their bed only and not the kids' bed. I'm gonna say bed hag. I think that's why they included the asthma, maybe. Cause it may go under the kids' bed next. I'm not sure. But I don't think it would be. I'm gonna say it's bed hag. That's what I'm gonna go with. I don't know. It's the only other one that's kind of connected to, like sleeping issues. And I feel like the shortness of breath was like one of the clues because it sits on people's chests.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out where the sound is coming from.
Please hold.
Okay, we got our stuff back. It says causing a shortness of breath. I think it was a bed hag. I think this is the whistling fungi. Yeah.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound. Can you hear that? It's been non-stop lately. I replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything. But I cannot...
If whistling fungi ever sing in harmony, evacuate your home immediately and do not return for any reason. I wonder why. And it sounded like they were singing in harmony.
Hey, yeah, Paul here again. Thanks a bunch for nothing, pal. I followed the instructions you sent, and they did jack. I ain't gotten a wink of sleep. My kids are breaking out in all sorts of rashes. See you never.
Uh-oh. What did we tell him? Hey, Paul here. I don't remember what we told him. We get so many calls now. Uh-oh. Please be a good one.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's really been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten. Please, can you help?
Please hold.
Sure. Okay, so it's a terrible smell. It smells rotten. It's upsetting her dog. He's really been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly. Oh, gosh. Oh, we did say Dreamweaver. Shit, maybe it was just bed bugs. But it talked about, like, nightmares and stuff. That sucks. Or maybe... No. I don't think if we guessed it... I think if we guessed it right, we don't get a call back telling us how stupid we were. It might have been bed bugs. I think it's a puka. Because, she said it's a rotten smell. Terrible smell in my house. I can't figure out where on earth it is coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball. He's really been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten. So pukas are shapeless creatures that take the likeness of a household pet. They replace the animals. And they act differently. Pukas are relatively harmless to humans, but the discarded bodies of household pets they leave behind can over time create other pest and disease hazards within the home. A foul smell signifies decay, and the discarded body should be found and removed immediately. So yeah, I just think she hasn't found her dead pet yet. Yeah, Meatball is a puka right now. Or the puka is Meatball. R.I.P. Meatball. He was a good meatball. Somebody sneezed and he rolled right off the table. And he became no more. The puka got him. I hate this thing. I'm going to a pipe hob. I don't want to look at it anymore. That's the guy that... Oh, he got. He got turned into a freaking mouse. Dude, we got 92.30769% accuracy. Hell yeah. Whoa. We got another coupon. We are happy to report that we are most pleased with your labors and are currently making all the necessary preparations for your impending dissension, assuming you pass the trial. The soil is fertile, keep up the great work, and thanks for working through the weekend. I don't want to. Oh my goodness. Whether you're simply too tired to concentrate, or if you just want to look your best without the stress, our glamour stones are here to put you at ease. With our patented protective seal, our glamour stones have a 99.9% reliability rating. Wham, glam, thank you, ma'am. Oh my gosh. I know. So, I'm so curious. So why are we able to do this now? Oh, you know what? I bet... Wait, have you played through this game all the way? So for Sunday, does it does it like does the network corrupt the entire time and you have to just remember this stuff? 'Cause I find it really unusual. They give us this log, this catalog now. Oh, you're being coy. Should we keep going? I said another hour, but I really want to try Sunday. $7.10. I'll try Sunday. Alright, let's try it. If I die, I'll just turn into a rat again. Oh no! It's like FNAF. The last day's the hardest. Thy trial hath begun. Uh-oh. Hey. Okay. What's happening? Okay. We are many, we are above, we are followers of our queen. What are we?
Please hold.
That's just bees, right? Yeah, that's just bees. Easy. I wish it would tell us. Showcase thy knowledge. Do you know how many, calls there are for Sunday? I don't know if there's a set number or... if it's just randomized.
Please hold.
I am not living, yet I clatter. I am small, I am weak, I serve my purpose, then I die. What am I? 7 of them. I am not living, yet I clatter. I am small, I am weak, I serve my purpose, then I die. Um... So which one of these... So I am not living. So is it like a dead? Wait. I serve my purpose and then I die. Is it animation? That doesn't feel right though. So here's my line of thinking. So I am not living, yet I clatter, which animation is like a doll or a puppet that has come to life. It's moving around, and I think it does make a clattering sound. I serve my purpose, then I die. But I don't remember if it does have a purpose. But I'm thinking it's the I am not living part. So I'm thinking it's not like a living thing. You know? But I feel like most of these are living. So is it animation? If you just tell me yes or no, I'll continue like working through. Frozen pipes? I am not living yet I clatter. I am small, I am weak. I serve my purpose, then I die. So... Oh, okay. So it is animation? What was their purpose, though? Hey! See? So what happens when you use your thinky brain. We got 2 out of 7. We're just gonna say there's 7 calls.
Please hold.
I am the beggar. I am the encroacher of the dry. I am friend to the water of the sky. Oh, is that rain nymph? That sounds like rain nymph. Water of the sky. And I think... I don't remember what they beg for, but I do know they have to be invited in, right? Or was that something else? But water in the sky, like that's rain. Alright. I'm submitting Rain Nymph. I could be wrong. I don't think I am, though. Press on and play. What if I don't want to be involved in this? Do I not get a choice? Okay. And they tempt people to let them in.
Please hold.
I think it's reanimation. Because they're already dead. And death brings pests. I am forever the nuisance. Which I think they're hard to get rid of. Because reanimation, the picture for it looked like a zombie outside the window. So I'm thinking it's reanimation. And I think reanimations... Zombies aren't really annoying. I don't know. In The Walking Dead, they were kind of a nuisance. They were everywhere. You couldn't get anything done without those fuckers showing up. It's the leprechaun again. It's always him. He takes your heaters, and what does your body have? Heat. Reanimation. Juice, you have all the knowledge right now. Harbinger of Death sounds like something you'll always see around something dead. Harbinger of Death. Okay, so I'm just gonna look up what the definition of Harbinger is. I think I have an idea. Isn't it the bringing of something? Or a harbinger is a person, thing, or event that foreshadows, announces, or signals the arrival of something else. It serves as an early indicator or precursor of what is to come. Oh! Wait. Is it Dorcha? Because it brings... It, like, brings... cockroaches. They're forever a nuisance. I am the harbinger of death. No, wait. Oh my god. Is it fucking housefly? I didn't even see your hint. I'm like, wait a minute. Cockroaches don't come out when there's like... It's housefly. That is so funny. I love that though. I didn't even see your hint. I was like, cockroaches? No, that doesn't... Housefly. And then I saw your hints and I'm like, oh my gosh. I love that description for a housefly though. Is that a pig?
Please hold.
I seek the domains of those who have too much, step within and they lose their way. What am I? I know this one. It's the closet labyrinth, right? Because I think, they pop up in, like, wealthy people's, closets. And it's a labyrinth, so they're gonna get lost in it. I'm submitting. I think I'm, like, 100% guaranteed on that one. Expand thy mind. I don't even know what number we're on now.
Please hold.
We are companions of the gardens. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. What are we? I think that's a Spriggan. Because Spriggans, it sounded like, based off of the call that was associated with Spriggan. The person who called in was like, oh yeah, the police were asking me if I, like, ate fruit or mowed my lawn or something. So I'm thinking you have to do anything towards nature that the Spriggan considers harmful in order to gain its wrath. Earn its wrath, I guess. We are companions of the gardens. Yeah, I think it's Spriggan. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. I'm pretty confident about that one. Let go thy stilted soul.
Please hold.
I am the dancer, I am the bringer of destruction, I consume the weak and the reckless. And I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. What am I? Ooh, that's right. I don't know. I honestly did not read the seedlings one a lot, so it could have been that one. So I am the dancer, I am the bringer of destruction, I consume the weak and the reckless. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. What am I? So my first thought was house fire. Because I feel like people have described like fire to dance. You're right. Yeah, seedlings were garden. I just immediately thought of like Spriggans being just complete nature related. Like they are nature related, but they overlook everything that's for nature. So I feel like flames have been described as like dancing, like the flames danced in the fireplace or whatever. Fire destroys things. I consume the weak. If you don't get away from fire fast enough, it will consume you. And the reckless. Like if you know, people who set off fireworks in the middle of a forest, they're probably going to start a fire. People who just play with fire in general. I am the Forsaken Oil. That part I'm a little confused on. And the Careless Light. Because fire doesn't care. But it is also light. I'm thinking house fire for right now. I'm the Forsaken Oil. Yeah. A bright light that destroys recklessly and dances. Well, it says it is the Forsaken Oil. So it's house fire. Yeah, I had a feeling. Once... That's kind of cool that we finally used house fires, though. Oh, we're descending! Hooray! I didn't even ask for this. Do we get a say in whether we descend or not? Do we get another call? That's Dorcha.
Please hold.
Yeah, once I read the freaking entry for Dorcha, I'm like, I wonder if this is connected to the freaking whatever's going on here. Give me Dorcha. What is Dorcha? Dorcha for 500, please. What is Dorcha? Who is Dorcha?
Hello?
Ew!
Supervisor Carroll here. We've been watching you closely. For all this time, you have been providing excellent and accurate answers to our callers. These acts will not go unrewarded, and I'm pleased to report that you have qualified for a promotion. Please stand by while I prepare thy promotion. Promotion in progress. Please stand by.
Please, be not afraid. Come close. Congratulations! All hail our new junior supervisor!
Regine, promotionen in secula contractus regine, promotionen. Regine, promotionen in secula contractus regine, promotionen. Regine, operire, haeterum cahudete, mohamum desiderio, moamemus dime hamus, regine, operire, haeterum cahudete, mohamum desiderio, moamemus dime hamus, regine, promotionen in secula
Promotion A.
regine.
Did you notice that she had the little glamour stone on her neck? Do we get like a special... Does anything happen in the startup? Whoa! An art book? When I was maybe 10 or 12 years old, my grandmother gifted me a Dungeons and Dragons Monster Mania. Wait a minute. You're part of that satanic Dungeon Dragons group? You're the reason why that tree sprouted in my shed. Options? Why is this glowing? Oh. Add button to skip call wait time. Unemployment immunity? Always display accuracy. Oh, that's kind of cool. Hey. Yeah, she got the freaking, where's her email? Dude, oh. Dude, being a supervisor, she's got the money. Do you know how long I have to work in order to save up that amount of money? She had the Wham Glam Thank You Ma'am coupon discount code. It would be kind of cool to see if whoa, wait. Were one of the people wearing this? Like as a mask? I am so curious if the other coupons. Oh, sourced cruelty free from the perished and treated with our flower scented formula, which would go with the gardening, or like the not gardening, the nature theme that woman kind of, or Carol. Dude, you keep moving my mic. I'm really curious if the other coupons had something to do with maybe their like outfit or something that's associated with their little ritual at the end, because it really does look like something they would wear. Like this looks like a mask, and it says ethically or like cruelty free sourced. Yeah. Oh gosh, work a few more weekends. I don't know. Just maybe a couple weekends now that I get that supervisor money. I'm so curious. What does this start at? Oh wait, weekly report. Oh, what? Robert. I got 50% on that one. Okay. What I kind of want to do, I want to play this for one more stream. I want to try and get 100% accuracy call training. I don't want to do this right now. I want to play this for one more stream. I want to try and get above 90% accuracy. I said I wanted to get 100%. I know there is an achievement that says if you get 100% accurate, to get 100% accuracy, you get the achievement. But I really want to get at least 90 to unlock the coupon, and I'm really curious if the coupons that you unlock are things that are connected to that video, the cutscene. There's a Christmas deal. Oh, that's right. Hold on, I'm bringing that up. There is a Christmas DLC, isn't there? Where is it? There it is. Seasonal worker. Oh my gosh, it's Carol again. A new 4-day storyline set during the holiday season. 28 new horrifying entries to discover, featuring the art of all these different people. Meet new fully voiced actors or characters and callers. Live to attend the annual office Christmas party. How much is this? $7.99. Yeah, I'll have to go through this. This is really cool, by the way. Gobbing around. I did really like some of the design. Oh my gosh. That's funny. what I want to do is I want to have one more stream for the base game. I'll probably play the DLC. I think that would be fun to do around Christmas time. I think now that I'm a little more comfortable with streaming, um I might stream on the weekends. I'm waiting for a new hard drive to come in. I Juice, I don't know if you're subscribed to me or not. It doesn't tell you it tells you like some of the subscribers on your channel, but it doesn't say all of them. Um I've been having problems with external hard drives. My hard drive in my PC is very small. It doesn't have a lot of storage, so I've been surviving off of external hard drives. I've already had one corrupt on me last year, and I was out for like 6 months. I couldn't upload anything, and I was kind of too scared to stream. um, I wasn't really comfortable with the idea. I had entertained the idea for a while, but I wasn't comfortable yet. And so I went 6 months without putting up a single video because I just didn't have the money. And then finally in February, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna finally get a new hard drive. I got a new one, more expensive one, and it crashed on me. It completely died on me last month, I think. So I finally sent it in because I only had it for like 4 months, and it was an expensive hard drive. So I sent it in, and I'm waiting to get a new one. Hopefully they send it to me. I'm not familiar with the brand of this hard drive, but I bought it at Best Buy. So I'm like, hopefully it's a reputable brand. Hopefully. Hey! You subscribe. Welcome to the late night family. But I've been thinking when I get my hard drive back that I will have 5 videos, one, Monday through Friday, and then possibly stream Saturday and Sunday. So I think around Christmas or like winter time, I think it would be really fun to play the DLC for this, like a fun little horror Christmas stream. I think that would be a lot of fun. So I'll have to put that in my back burner on my list. I keep lists of games that I want to play and stuff. I have schedules. And my schedule's ruined now. But this has been a lot of fun. I would like to do one more stream of this. And I want to get the coupons for each day, and I want to see if they are connected to the people that at the end, because we saw the glamour stone. So I'm wondering if one of them was wearing like a hag mask. And then I want to see what the other coupons are, and maybe we can spot them in that video at the very end. I think that would be fun. Or maybe like a couple more streams. I don't know. I think that would be fun. I'm not sure. But that is it for me now. We've been playing for 3.5 hours. Thanks for joining me, Juice, and thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it. And I will be checking out that Christmas DLC later on in the year. I think that would be so fun for Christmas time. See, I don't know. I like to associate. Now we're just chatting. I like to associate like different games to the different seasons. Like there's games, like every game feels like it's connected to a certain season for me. I don't know why. So I have like lists of games that give me the vibe of each season. Like for some reason, like sci-fi games, like ones that are in space, give me a winter vibe for some reason. So I tend to play my more sci-fi games in the winter. Um like Red Dead Redemption 2. Rockstar games always give me a summer vibe. always. And then of course like horror games are for fall. Um like I try and have like a, I don't know, some games just feel more seasonal than others. So, I'm weird like that. Some games I just played whenever. But yeah, that's kind of how my brain works. But right now, I'm just playing games that I can definitely play on stream and it won't completely kill my computer. Um, Twisted Gallery kind of hit my computer a little bit. I was like, oh no. Yeah, you played a very pivotal role in this stream, so I really appreciate it. Um, I hope you come back to future streams. I hope you check out my videos. That would be awesome. I'm gonna try and stream around 4 o'clock, 4:30. What's my time zones? CDT. I live in Illinois, so whatever time zone that is, Central Time, whatever time zone that is. So I don't know where everybody else lives, but I live in Illinois, so it's 4 or 4:30 for Central Time that I will be playing. Um, I may return. I don't know why space gives me a winter vibe. I have no idea. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. Um, but maybe because it's like farming sims are rainy, they give me a spring vibe. So I could see that it rains a lot more during the spring. So that's, I kind of associate like farming sims as like spring. But I know there's a lot of people that like get all cozy when it's raining and they like to play their cozy games. So that makes sense to me. Um so yeah, 4 4:30 Central Time, CDT. I had to look up what my time zone was. I knew it was Central, but I was like, what is the actual like abbreviation or whatever? So that's when I'll be streaming or I'll try to stream. I do work a full-time job and I try and work out and take care of the animals and kind of clean up the apartment when I get home. So I'm going to try and rush through all that stuff and get on here at those times. So, for right now, that is all for me. Thank you to all of you. No, I think there is a delay for YouTube streaming. At least I don't, there's only a few streamers that I am not big into streamers. But I remember when I would listen to GT Live a long time ago, they always talked about a 20-second delay. I'm not sure if that's accurate, because that was a long time ago. So I know there is a delay. But I think it's 20 seconds, which is, it feels like forever. So my responses may be different as well. But what was I talking about? Yeah, 4:30. I'm rambling now. So 4 o'clock, 4:30 Central Time. That's when I will be streaming for now. Will I revisit this game tomorrow? Or will I play something else? I'm not really sure. I've been thinking about playing, the Observation Duty 6, because I think that would be fun to stream. I know a lot of people like those games. So, actually, let me just see what I have. I'm trying to use up what's in my library. Because I'm poor! trying to use games that are in my library already and won't kill my computer while I stream. I have some that would be good for streaming. I I don't watch GT Live much anymore. I miss MatPat. MatPat was and will always be one of my favorite YouTubers. Oh my god, Stephanie. Yeah. Dude, me and Juice are just chilling now. Stephanie, I remember when they first started GT Live, and I think the first game that I watched was Until Dawn. I freaking love Until Dawn. Until Dawn is one of my favorite games. And then they just announced Until Dawn 2, which I'm like, okay. Definitely different than the first game. Hopefully there is some connections. Um but yeah, man, Matt and Steph back then. I miss them so much. I've actually been re-listening to Matt Pat's playthrough of Help Wanted. What are you doing messing with my pins? What are you doing? Where are you going? You're so crazy. Are you just traveling? But yeah. So that will be it for me. I gotta go shower and get ready for bed. I gotta be at work in the morning. But this was so much fun. I really enjoyed this. This was a blast. So, Juice, thank you for being my I'm still getting your messages. Their kindergarten gameplays are so fun. I actually, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Because when I get my hard drive back, I would love to play kindergarten in the fall, since that's when school starts up and it gives me a fall vibe because of that. Um, kindergarten is on my list of games to play this year. And I'm gonna start with kindergarten 1 and make my way through. I usually play like one, if there's a series, I play one game in the series a year, so it'll be a while before I get to what 3 just came out. Um so yeah, that's on my list of games to play. This freaking hard drive issue has really thrown a loop into everything. Or thrown a wrench into everything, not loop. Thrown everything in through a loop. Thrown a wrench in everything. But yeah, kindergarten is definitely on my list of games to play this year. I'm excited because I've rewatched their kindergarten playthrough a few times, and um, but I still don't remember everything. So it'll be kind of a half blind playthrough, half kind of knowing what I'm doing. It'll be fun. It'll be fun for me to remember how in the world to play that game. But it'll probably be in the fall that I play that. What? I'm trying to wrap up the stream. Do you have anything to say to the masses? Do you have anything to say? Look at the camera. Oh, you are such a baby. What? Are you wanting attention? Do you have anything to say to the viewers? You're such a baby. All right. All right, that is it for me. I will be streaming around 4:30 tomorrow Central Time. Tucker is most likely going to make an appearance. He always does. It's not a late game. It's not a late night gaming video without Tucker appearing. His bed is up here now. Before I would just have a pizza blanket. But that is it for me. Juice, thank you so much for tuning in and being a pivotal part of this stream. I really enjoyed hanging out with you. This was fun. I hope to see you in future streams. But for right now, this is it for me. I'm cutting off. I gotta go take a shower and get ready for bed. I gotta my bedtime ritual consists reading a little bit. I've been trying to keep up with my reading. So this is it. I'm cutting myself off. So that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoy the stream, and I hope you have a good night as well. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye, Juice. Bye. You're a cool one. Just want to let you know.